Responsible space is really linked to the idea of treating space as a natural resource, same as land, air, water. Over the last 5 to 10 years, we've been witnessing a revolution in space. OneWeb is deploying an infrastructure of 648 satellites, and the objective is to connect the unconnected, to be there where the fiber is not. As part of our Responsible Space initiative, OneWeb is taking ownership of some of the aspects related to flying such a large number of satellites. In the short term, satellites in space have to coexist with the needs of astronomers and radio frequency astronomers, and in the future we also have to guarantee that the orbits, space as a natural resource, is not polluted. First aspect of responsible space is responsible design, which means really design reliably in order to make sure that even if the satellite has a finite lifetime, we responsibly take them back and deorbit these satellites safely. Besides the physical pollution, there's another aspect which is the light pollution of our skies overnight. The satellites, when they reflect the sunlight, are visible in the sky. And when satellites cross the field of view of telescopes, they can affect the observations. For this reason, we are proud to announce that we've launched an initiative with the Galaxy Observatory in the south of Italy. They will lead an independent observation campaign that will analyze the reflectivity and the brightness of our Generation 1 satellites.
New satellite constellations are trying to offer connectivity everywhere in the world. A larger quantity of satellites means light pollution.
Satellites in space are made of metals and reflective material, and so they act like mirrors that reflect the sunlight back to Earth. Here at the Galaxy Center, we measure the brightness of the satellites.
This data will improve the next generation of satellites and reduce the reflectivity of the new satellites.
We're going to use these reliable data to influence the design of our Generation 2 in order to reduce the level of brightness.
As astronomers, we do really hope this cooperation will be a first step to improve the relationship between the satellite constellations and the astronomical community.
Having new satellite constellation is something fundamental for our progress. But on the other side, it's also important to preserve the darkness of our sky and also the work of the astronomers. So it's important, and it's very appreciated that companies like OneWeb are working in synergy with astronomers in order to mitigate the light pollution effect of the satellites, and so starting a new responsible space approach.
What we are really doing here is putting responsible space at the forefront of our vision. The objective of this collaboration is to have a Generation 2 satellites that reflect less light.